If you're not out here getting to it, that's your problem. Don't be hating on nobody. Everybody can eat. It is what it is. And I talk for those that want to be rich. I'm making it extremely clear. I'm talking for those that want to be rich. If you do not want to be rich, my channel, my service, my business is not for you. Good morning. Good morning. I've been up since like 5 a.m. Get into it, bro. When it comes to notary and building your business, and attracting high-end clients, discerning clients that, you can help them with their life, from corporations, estate plannings, wills, power of attorneys. Like this morning, I'm linking with a client to help them with their estate planning, basically, right? Sealing the deal. You got to be up and available. It's not about just looking for clients, bro. Nobody's going to give you clients. You got to be active. I always say, if you're not getting internet money and you're on the internet, that's a problem, and your grandkids will question you. We have the privilege of not needing a brick and mortar spot and still making money. You understand? That's what we have the privilege to do. So you got to take advantage of today's time, technology, social media, and just the internet at large. So again, it's not about how do I get these kind of clients? How? You got to be available. This has to be your lifestyle. Overall, entrepreneurship is my lifestyle. Helping people is my lifestyle. Getting money is my lifestyle. Like, this is what I do. Like, this is my hobby. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly what I do every single day. You got to be able to get in the streets and make it happen. You see, I'm on the road, right? This is what you call a mobile notary. And I have a hoodie on, t-shirt, hat, sweatpants. I do have on some Gucci sneakers, yes, some earrings, whatever. But I look fairly casual, like not even business casual. I look fairly casual. And when you know your shit and you've been doing this for a long time, you're professional, you're not even on time, you're early, So when you have those things, people are going to respect you for you. And that's what, business is about. You don't want to deal with people that don't respect you, that don't trust you, that don't think you can make it happen, that don't believe in you. A lot of people are looking for clients and looking for a community that don't want them. You got to deal with people that trust you and want to deal with you. For me, I make life so easy. I tell clients, I tell notaries, I tell people I consult outside of notary, if it's not about money, we should not be talking. That's how easy I make it. So that there's no issues, there's no misunderstandings, there's nothing. The last thing I'm concerned about, to be real with you, to make my life so easier, is other people's feelings. Because the moment you just, have regular hobbies, do regular things, and that comes with time and trust. Don't be a business owner just starving to meet anybody. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to elevate our business and take our business to the next level with the right people. Not with everybody. It's not for everybody now. So that's how I look at it, bro. Like, I tell clients, man, if you need help, I got you. If you have the money. If you don't have the money, it doesn't make sense. I understand if you're just now starting out, you want to be able to provide some kind of value. I get that. And you want to be able to discount your prices. But let me tell you something. You don't have to discount your prices because regardless of the fact, even with notary, right? If you're doing an estate planning, you're going to your client, a high ticket client is between $300 to $500, right? A real estate closing is like $400, $500, if you're able to get it direct, right? Without a signing service. All right. So $300, $500 is not going to save your life. You have to have volume. So it's not about just now starting out and watching your prices. Obviously, be conscious of your market, right? I'm in New York City, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. But like I said, New York City is the best market out of those three markets. Jersey is great as well. You can make a lot of money in Jersey City, Any metropolitan city, you're gonna make a lot of money. That's where the doctors, the lawyers, the big companies, people that's doing business, people that make a lot of money, that's where they are. So metropolitan cities will always do well. Even down with your pricing, you have to be very clear about your pricing based on your current market. But you can still be a high-end notary, have a notary service in the burbs. You understand? Don't get it twisted. Because understand this, right? How many notaries are up and at 'em right now? It is, what time is it? It is right now 7:20. How many notaries right now are on the road making it happen right now? Right? So the competition is slim, bro. It's really, really slim. Everybody, for the most part, is relying on signing services, and business for real estate is kind of slow. So closes are not happening as frequent and stuff like that. So you got to be, diverse with your services in regards to notary and what you know how to, notarize, and what you're comfortable with signing and helping people, do their thing. So again, it's not about just how can I get those clients. It's being available. That's the thing. Be available. If you cannot afford to be available, then you got to take what you can do in your spare time, which is like a side hustle. It's not necessarily a business. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't want a side hustle. You want a business. You want to create more verticals. You want to make sure at least each business you have, if you have multiple businesses, are at least producing $50,000 a piece. So if you have 3 businesses, boom, $150 right there. 2, $100,000. 1, $50, and you can still grow. All right? Money is money. Always respect where you're at so you can get to the next level. So again, it's about being available above all else. Be available. Be available. If you're not full-time being an entrepreneur, you're not going to get the results and the fruits of the labor of being a full-time entrepreneur. Just what it is, bro. And the only thing that people are missing to do, like I said in my previous videos, is like, listen, you got to advertise. You got to network with the right people. Network with people that's doing their thing at a high level. If people are still growing, listen, I'm at a point in my career where it's like I've helped many people, it is what it is. But like, when you're just now starting out, always respect where you're at and respect those around you. But you don't have to like ask for permission to be great, by the way. You understand? So if you only want to be around certain type of individuals, high net worth individuals, and that's your market, nobody could shame you for that. You have to understand that. Nobody could shame me, as also a real estate agent, not doing rentals, right? Nobody could shame me for not wanting to be in a low vibration environment. For me, like I said, I make it extremely easy, bro. If it's not about money, I cannot be around you. If it's not about money, I should not be in that environment. I'm sorry. You cannot convince me of that. I'm not looking to build new friendships. I'm not looking to build new relationships. I'm in business. Now, if we build a relationship, a friendship off of business, then I'm great with that. Because a lot of times people will come into your life and they will try to, get with you, be a friend, and go to extreme lengths to see what they could get out of the deal, right? So my whole thing is, meet me at the business level and business will find you. And always keep that intention. Don't use people as stepping stones. No, that's social climbing. I don't believe in that. Have value. Always have value. Because when you don't have value, people see that. Especially when it's true. I don't have value for certain environments. I just don't. I can't work for people. That's not going to happen. So I'm no value to you, right? If you're looking for employees, I'm no value to you. If you're looking for someone to work under you, I'm no value to you. Some people only make $100,000 a year, and they may look at you as, an equal or under, and be like, oh, I'm only willing to pay Greg this, and I think this is what he's worth. That's cool. Like, I get that, but that's not me, bro. Like, it doesn't matter how someone looks at me or looks at you. The reality is the reality, bro. Like, a lot of people are not really touching money, living a certain lifestyle, multiple cars, multiple cribs, multiple everything. And that's what I'm about, and that's what, I preach when it comes to this notary thing. Like, it's about making money in the real world, living that lifestyle in the real world. People can have opinions, but like Jay-Z said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Like, and I'm sorry, like, you can have your opinion about somebody, but if they're outperforming you and they're not even at their best, that says a lot about you. So, you know, again, it's all about being available and outworking your competition in a positive way, right? No negative way, no like crazy shit, whatever. Just outworking your competition and being better than what you was yesterday. And nobody want to hear that. As you guys see, it's getting brighter as I'm driving. So it is what it is, bro. Like, if you're not out here getting to it, that's your problem. Don't be hating on nobody. Everybody can eat. It is what it is. And I talk for those that want to be rich. I'm making it extremely clear. I'm talking for those that want to be rich. If you do not want to be rich, my channel, my service, my business is not for you. If you are a notary looking to step your game up and you're not sure which way to go, and by any means you're not sure about me, it's okay, baby. Just take the free value and run with it. But if you're not trying to be rich, if you're not trying to scale, if you're not trying to invest into yourself, my mentorship is not for you. My community is not for you. It's a lot of people that's very skeptical. And for me, I'm able to do business with anybody at any given time. That's my language, bro. Like, I don't need to, you know, get to know you more or anything like that. Nah, it's about business. Let's get to it. I'm not looking to meet people for the hell of it, you know? So, y'all already know the vibes. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Get in the streets. Start notarizing some shit.